Hi HOSA members, I am Lacey Tucker-Kirkavold and I am your 2013-2014 Minnesota HOSA State Historian. And I'm here today to talk to you about medical spelling. Medical spelling's purpose is to encourage health science students to improve their ability to spell and define the terms that are necessary to make it in the healthcare field. This event is split into two categories, or two different rounds. First round is a written test, so that you'll have to spell and define the words that are given, and the top 50% of people who score, or top 50% of scores on the written test will move on to round two, which is a spell down, where competitors will spell the term provided, and if they get it wrong, they're immediately eliminated. However, if the last competitor standing that gets all their words correct gets first place in second and third, so on and so forth. The dress code for this event will be official HOSA uniform or proper business attire. If you do not know what this is, you may consult the HOSA.org, which has it all there, or if you need help, you can still need help deeming what's appropriate for this event, you can ask your chapter advisor and they can lend you aid in that department. For round one, bonus points will be given for proper attire. In round two, if you are not wearing proper attire, then you will not be allowed to compete. So it is really important for this one, so make sure you are wearing your proper clothing for this. To be in this event, just like any other event, you must be a HOSA member, nationally recognized HOSA member, as well as in good standings in HOSA. And you must also adhere to and be familiar with the general rules and regulations of National HOSA, just like every other competitor who competes in any other category. The test items in the medical term list shall be randomly selected from the standard references that are stated in your guidelines. So look through those, and that's exactly everything that's on there is what's going to be used on the test. They can pick from any of those resources that they provide for you. No study list will be provided. You have to look through the books yourselves and deem what you believe is appropriate and necessary to study. Official references can be found at HOSA.org in your guidelines, as I previously stated. Round one will be 15 multiple choice questions, and there will be a verbal announcement when 15 minutes are remaining of the time allotted, so that in those last 15 minutes you can try and get as many of those questions as possible. And round two, you'll be seated in ascending order from the way your Scantrons came out, the way you finished in round one. So this will all be based on your test score, your seating. So the questions will range in round two will range from easy to difficult, with questions numbered 1 through 100. 1 to 100 being easy, 101 to 200 being moderate, and 201 to 300 being difficult. And there will be an extra list of 100 very difficult terms if all of the other terms are used. So competitors will draw numbers that match the term on the list, and that will be the term they spell. So it's completely random which one you will get. And you may ask for a pronunciation as well as the definition before spelling, which is nice. But once the term has been pronounced successfully, the competitor has 2.5 minutes to spell the word. Once you begin to spell, you cannot ask for any other definitions or pronunciations and have only one chance to restart spelling the word. So if you get halfway through the word and you know you spelled it wrong, you can start over once. But after that, you gotta keep going, and if you get it wrong, you're eliminated. So the competitor must pronounce the term to declare that he or she is finished. Please say the word, you spell it, and you say it again to say you're finished. And as soon as you get them wrong, one wrong, you're eliminated, and last one standing is the winner. So make sure for round one you remember your number 2 pencil, because it is a written test. Bring maybe an extra one just in case something happens to your first one, because you never know what's going to happen test day. And also make sure when you proper attire, that's important, especially for receive. And then lastly, don't forget your guidelines, because at state and national competitions, guidelines are required to actually get in the door. Some people are a little more lenient with that. However, just get in the habit of bringing your guidelines with, even if you have just like a practice with a friend and someone who's helping you practice, make sure you get in the habit of bringing those with, just so you can also consult them if you need to be. If you're not sure about something, you have something to consult. So I hope everyone who enters this event does well, remembers all the tips that have been given, and good luck to you all.